Let's do Ding Dong Ditch actually, because that one sounds like is that one long or short? Because it seems like I don't know how you could like describe that in terms of WikiHow, but
Like it's a little long. I mean,
oh okay.
it's not super. It's not that long. I guess it's very weird because of how they're divided up. Like they're usually divided up into like 3 sections and then like some subsections. It's shorter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think we should play it. Or we should. We should. Sorry. Not play the article, but
Okay.
we should read it. Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I read one. Yeah. Yeah. So the comments are already like so like stilted and weird. I don't know. This will be fun.
Oh man. Okay. Yeah. 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 All right.
Okay.
So WikiHow is gonna tell us how to play Ding Dong Ditch. Because I always screwed it up. I always ran up to the door and knocked and stood there. So it was
I
really
always
awkward,
screwed it. I always screwed it up because I never treated it like the game that it really really was. It's a sport really that you need to take seriously, and so we're going to learn the ins and outs today. And we start off with the very technical description here that Ding Dong Ditch, aka Doorbell Ditch, which I've never heard in my life.
For the pros.
Yeah, in ancient Greek, it was called the Doorbell Ditch. It can be a fun way to spend an evening. The idea is simple. Ring somebody's doorbell and then run around before they open the door. Now that could be where the WikiHow article ends, right?
I don't sound like they've covered everything there.
I don't see any reason to continue. But we must. When the person opens the door expecting to see a visitor, they will be puzzled to find the porch empty. Plan ahead so you don't get caught.
Yep. That's
yeah,
it.
I'm sure once this happens that they can't put 2 and 2 together and think that maybe someone played the Ding Dong Ditch.
Yeah, this isn't a new idea or anything.
It's like they will be absolutely puzzled.
They'll be furious. They'll be shaking their fists in the air.
They'll go insane, all because of you.
Method 1: planning a prank. And he's got his little posse there. He's got Curly over there on the right.
Oh yeah.
And Tom's looking dude over there on the left. Okay.
Yeah, I like how he's he's got his burglar attire.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. Buddy, we're just ringing the doorbell.
Yeah. Like I gotta look sleek. Can't. I don't want to be caught, so I gotta be wearing this black suit that won't draw attention to myself. Like yeah, just wear a hockey mask while you're at it. Like.
And bring a gun just in case things get crazy. All right. So number 1: gather a group of friends. The fewer people you bring, the easier it will be to run away and hide without being conspicuous. However, you might find that a big group is a lot of fun. So, okay, you send me mixed signals here. What do you want? A big group or a small one?
It's like, on one hand, it'll be easier to get away, but on the other hand, it might be a lot of fun, so...
Go on foot if possible, or bring bicycles for a quick getaway. You can all go in a car if you have access to one, but make sure you don't park it right in front of the target's house. A car seems like a lot more work.
I forgot the important step. I parked my car right there. So the next picture is a house with like a off-screen character saying, "This is Derek's house."
Yes, yes it is.
Text blurb. Yeah, it's like, oh, this is Derek's house. Good. Okay, pick a house to play the Ding Dong Ditch. Target someone that you know, ideally a friend. But an enemy will do in a pinch. If you want to play a prank, make sure that she is home. Pick a house that is easily accessible and doesn't have much in the way of security system. I think Derek's house works perfectly for this. Avoid. What is it even? I guess if they have like a camera, I was gonna say like an alarm's not gonna do anything because they're the one opening the door.
They ring the doorbell, it goes off. Oh no, there's an alarm system! Run!
Avoid Ding Dong Ditching people that you don't know or don't like. Oh, well,
wait, what? I thought that was the whole point.
Yeah, I thought that was the whole fun of it. Like I play a prank on like only people you like.
It's like watered down version of Ding Dong Ditching.
Yeah, well,
it's like Ding Dong Ditch.
It's how to ethically play the Ding Dong Ditch.
It's like Ding Dong Ditch. Then after they open the door, rep and apologize.
Explain the whole situation.
Point them to the WikiHow article,
so that they don't become paranoid.
Yeah.
And if they do become paranoid, we have an article called "How to Hide from a Murderer," which
that would help
calm their fears. Okay. Be aware that your friend's parents might open the door instead of your friend, assuming that you want to prank your friend and not bother anybody else. Try to pick a time when your friend is home alone with his or her parents. Make sure the house has a doorbell. If not, you can always knock ditch.
Yeah, the lamer version.
Yeah,
really desperate.
Knock ditch, which they'll probably just end up thinking like there was a strong wind or something.
Yeah.
Really a real prank. They won't even hear it.
Oh, I like these speech bubble images. There we go here. Right next to this bush there. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, like they're clearly on like a beach or something. And like there's I guess this is probably to dramatize. Oh, they're making a plan, but it looks like they have like a treasure map. Like very very unclear. There's a big red X.
We're probably
and,
gonna
like,
find the same image on how to find treasure on WikiHow.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you gotta spread your resources around. Sometimes you gotta spread it a little thin, but you do what you gotta do.
All right, step 3. Plan your escape route. The most important part of the game is the ditch. Scope out the house from a distance and decide which way you're gonna run. The exact route would depend on the house.
I always thought the ding was the most important part.
No, that's secondary. You can just run to the door and do nothing and leave. Like it's like I feel like they're overcomplicating.
As long as you got the ditch, the ding doesn't really matter.
If you don't plan it out, then there's a higher chance that someone will get caught. Consider using a getaway car. Consider hopping onto bikes to pedal away. If you're playing with only 1 or 2 other people, then it might be most effective to all run in the same direction. This way, you can stick together and hide in a secure space. If you have a lot of people in your crew, let's say more than 5...
Which would be a lot of fun, might I add.
Oh, yeah. I don't know why a group of 5 people or more are out ding-dong ditching. Unless, I'm assuming these are maybe kids, then maybe.
I guess so.
Then, you might want to scatter after each ding-dong ditch, so that's hard to track down the group.
Find a good hiding spot. And this is someone hiding over a bush.
Grabbing these bushes in a way that is not possible.
Yeah, well, we'll not worry about the 2-dimensional bushes in front of him. Scout out a secretive spot from which you can see the reaction of the person you've ding-dong ditched. This is making it more complicated. Like, that's even worse. Like, if you're just, like, clearly standing above a bush, like, hovering above it as they come out, it's like, I don't know. Just run, honestly. Pick a space that is far enough away to avoid detection, but not so far that you can't clearly see the doorbell owner's reaction. After all, this is all about the reaction. Hide in bushes, or in a tree, or underneath the car.
I feel like every time you open the door, just kind of look around, then just close it. Like
I like this. Yeah, exactly. I like this image of just the guy, like holding up his index finger and saying, "I will go.
I will go. I will sacrifice myself for the ditch."
I was like, wow.
I mean, the ding dong.
Yeah, the ding dong. Someone else has to do the ditch.
This is so. Method 2: ringing the doorbell. I guess this should really be phase 2 of the plan.
Yeah, we've reached that step, which is good. It's very difficult.
All right. Oof. Took
Not many have gotten this far.
Finally here, boys. Yeah. All right. Decide who is going to ring the doorbell. Usually, someone will step up to do it. Okay, there you go.
That's easy.
Switch off at every house to make sure that it's fair. The person who
actually. How else are you doing this to? My God.
Yeah, like you hitting a whole neighborhood of people you know.
Yeah, you have a route.
The person
who actually you keep running along. Okay.
The person who actually rings the doorbell is taking on the most risk, but that's also why this job is fun. Everyone else can wait at the car or the hiding spot. Yeah, you all just sit in the car, Don't run the AC too long.
Yeah. Alright, step 2, ring the doorbell. So, we've made it this far to actually get to the meat of this article. Yeah. So let's check out this form. Looks like he has his index finger, like, firmly over the red button, which in this case is the doorbell. Looks like he's poised in such a way, you can't really see the rest of his body, but you could probably make a hasty getaway. Ring the doorbell, have the ringer creep stealthily up to the door.
Seems a little redundant.
Yeah, what does it matter at that point? Like stealthily creeping up there. I think you're gonna draw more attention to the neighbors. Ring the doorbell once, casually, for a subtle ding-dong ditch. Ring it many times to raise the roof.
Ooh, you're really crazy.
Yeah, keep in mind that the prank may be more effective if the person actually thinks there's someone at the door. If you ring their bell obnoxiously, then they might just get annoyed. Which, again, you don't want to upset anybody with this mindless
yeah,
prank.
that's not the intent here.
You're already inconveniencing them. You don't want to do it too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, be kind. Start running as soon as you ring the bell. Well, that's the ditch part. I thought we were just on ringing the doorbell. Please, it's too much at once. I gotta digest the first part. Don't stand in front of the door for longer than a second or two. The longer you wait, the more likely you're to get caught.
I'm gonna write notes.
Just don't stand around after you try to play the ding dong ditch. Otherwise, you just end up playing the ding dong. Knock if there is no doorbell. Don't hammer obnoxiously on the door. Knock like you're a visitor or a delivery person, so that the owners of the door. What? I'm very confused. Okay, I'm gonna read this again, but I'm gonna cut out the unnecessary words. If there is no doorbell, Knock so that the owners of the doorbell think there's actually someone there. The owners of the doorbell. You see what I mean here?
Okay.
There is
I
no
just
doorbell.
caught that. What?
Knock like you're a visitor so that the owners of the doorbell think there's actually someone there. What?
WikiHow, you let this one slip through.
Yeah,
Someone did-
what is it? Are these not edited? Is that
Someone
what I'm
was out to
learning?
lunch when they let this one through. Alright, number 3. Run. After hitting the doorbell, the ringer sprints away at full speed. Regroup in the hiding spot. You want to see the person's reaction. If you're worried about getting caught, then just run to safety. I'm noticing lots of these are just repeating lots of the things.
Yeah, and my guy, that guy is ripped.
I know,
really,
man. He is happy too. He's like, oh
happy
man.
Yeah, you
I'm
can see he's really fast too. You know, the background's just a blur.
Yeah, it's like I'm the best pranker in the world.
Yeah, I'm really you know, the best player of the Ding Dong Ditch that there has been. Okay, so we got playing the game, which is method 3. These are all the same thing, I'm pretty sure. I don't know why it's methods. Ring the doorbell again for effect. If you want to really seriously prank someone, wait until the owner of the doorbell closes the door, go back inside, then sneak back to the door and ring the bell again. Even more obnoxiously this time. How do you ring the bell more obnoxiously? Do not be malicious. At some point, you're just being cruel by endlessly tormenting the same person or family, remembering that you're disturbing everyone in the house, not just your friend.
Endlessly tormenting them to insanity.
Yeah, and this next guy is very cheery about moving on to Dory's house.
Next is Dory's house.
Have you ever met someone named Dory? Number 3, don't take it too far. Remember, the game is all in good fun. Ding Dong Ditch can bring you and your friends together, but it also impacts the lives of the people whose doorbells you ring. Really,
Your
it has a
decisions
deep
have
impact on their
impacts.
lives.
Yeah.
Your decisions have consequences. You must,
Your Ding Dong Ditch. Dory will remember this.
Do not do not use this game to harass or target anyone. Have a good time, but don't get carried away. If you take it too far, then you might damage friendships, get in trouble, get the police called on you, or worse, you might get killed.
You get shot. You get killed by the murderer.
Dory's
house.
revenge. Yeah, yeah. Like this is the predecessor to How to Hide from a Murderer. Before Dory snaps and takes it too far.
This guy. He's got a lot of remorse.
Yeah.
He's trying to play a dumb prank.
Hey, this is
Just
not
a
a
prank.
dumb prank. This is the game of the Ding Dong Ditch.
Yeah,
Please
this is the
don't,
game of
Don't
champions.
tarnish the sport just because you took it a little too far. The integrity of the game is, it remains strong, and this guy's just a loser.
Yeah. All right, make a plan.
Never learned the proper way.
He didn't go to WikiHow, so
Yeah.
he went to ask.com.
No, God no, don't go there.
Make a plan and proof you get caught. Depending on who catches you, you might choose to play it cool or own up and apologize, or be a little baby like the guy in the picture.
Yeah, sell out all your friends. I'm just trying to play a dumb prank.
They made me do it. I told them not to.
I'm so sorry. It would never happen again.
If you're standing on someone's porch and they open the door before you can get away, just pretend that you are visiting them or you're coming to ask about something. That sounds like a sitcom scenario right there.
Yeah. Just ignore the whole thing with you ringing on the doorbell repeatedly with, and walking away. It's like, oh, sorry, just had to get something from my car.
Hello, ma'am. I'm the doorbell tester. Just testing your doorbell. Yep, it works. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Or pretend to borrow some sugar. That's good. Hey, I'm from two neighborhoods over. Just need some sugar from your house specifically.
Isn't that how you get killed in fairy tales? Is like going and borrowing someo's sugar. I don't know.
Yeah, well, Hansel and Gretel, they tried to Ding Dong Ditch the witch, so that's what happened. Ding Dong witch, if you will.
Yeah.
If you get caught in the act by your friend's parents or neighbor, play it cool if you can get away with it, but know when to own up to the prank. This is when you should apologize and say, "We were just trying to play a dumb prank. I'm sorry, it won't happen again." If you get caught by the police, it's usually best to just be honest. You might be able to get away with a cover-up lie, but the officers have probably seen this before, and there's a chance that they'll see through your story. If you are sincere and show that you've learned something from the experience, then they'll usually let you go with just a warning.
Yeah, and one thing you can usually say to the police is, "We were just trying to play a dumb prank. I'm sorry, it won't happen again." That's sometimes what I say to them.
That's what I say verbatim, of course.
Yes, actually, I don't change it up. I like to stick to the script on that one. So here are some questions that the community needs answers for. What if my neighbor says something ugly? Do I get revenge or not? What does that even mean?
Well, I just imagine like they ding dong ditch and they're hiding, and the neighbor comes out and it's like, "You freaking stupid kids!" And the guy's like,
Yeah,
"Oh,
it's
let's
like-
take it too far, buddy.
It's like, they said something ugly. Should I get revenge? Should I, take them to court, do you think?
I got a knife here with me just in case. Should I go ahead and just go for him?"
What if I like it a little? You really should not, because it will create more tensions. It would be harder for both of you to make up for each other. You should try to be the good guy in every tension or situation, except, when you go up to him and ring his
When you're the
doorbell and
provoker,
walk off.
yeah. When you're provoking them, that's fine.
Oh, what is the minimum age for playing this game? Why are these questions all, very... You know what I mean? There's something, so weird and, non-human about them. Does that make sense?
Yeah. They definitely seem like really weird questions, like the way they're phrased.
As
They're,
if someone has not heard of ding dong ditching before.
Yeah, it's
as if they're from a
it's
completely
these-
different culture, and they come over and they're like, yeah, but what's the minimum age for this game that you
Also,
speak of?
minimum age. There's no minimum age, so you can be 0 and play this game. I think they meant maximum age.
There's no minimum age, just be safe and don't get caught. Yeah, it's so odd. Why would there be any age requirement? The way it's worded, as if I don't know. I'm so confused by this. And this question, I can't even believe that. Okay, what would happen if I ding dong ditch a cop's house? Wait, so are you again asking for a friend? Is this something where you?
Did you not do your
is this,
research the week beforehand?
Yeah, or do you not know where Dory's damn house is? I mean, I don't know, but anyways, the reply to this is just own up to her to say, I'm sorry, I knocked on the wrong door, and I got embarrassed, so I ran away. And then I came back for some reason.
Yeah. Because I wanted to say I was embarrassed.
And when I was hiding under your porch just for fun. If I get caught and they don't know me, should I run? Yes, because then they can kill you legally. If they get a bike to catch up with you, try to lose them by running through your
What?
yard. If they're in a car,
I love that. They're gonna
get
give
someone-
chase. Like, oh no, you don't.
Yeah, if you don't know them, they're probably gonna chase you. To be honest, what if the
That's great.
doorbell has a camera? What?
What?
What kind of what kind of doorbell are you using? Very high tech. Do not ring the doorbell or pretend to be a visitor, quote unquote, to be on the safe side. Stay away from the camera doorbells.
Stay away from those camera doorbells. Get one of your buddies to do
It's probably
recon
the
in
funniest
area.
bit. It's probably the funniest bit of advice just sandwiched into the end is that stay away from camera doorbells. That's not a thing. Well, that was how to play the Ding Dong Ditch.
Finally, now I know. I've been doing it wrong all these years. So.
Yeah, I know. I always focus too much on the ding and not the not the
ditch.
ringer runaway part. So
Yeah.